At Our Daily Bread Ministries, we're known for our popular daily Bible reading notes, Our Daily Bread. Many people all around the world use Our Daily Bread to help them start each day in God's life-changing Word. The inspiring stories, thoughts, reflective questions, and personal prayers, alongside the Read the Bible in a Year plan, make Our Daily Bread the perfect way to rest in God's presence and seek His strength for what lies ahead. Why not sign up for your own copy of Our Daily Bread? Read it on our app or get each day's articles sent to your inbox. Find out all the ways you can read Our Daily Bread at odb.org/subscribe.
Welcome to Minister's Message. Welcome to Minister's Message, and thanks so much to Our Daily Bread for that video sent to me by Tim Farmer. Welcome back to church. This Sunday we hope to be back in our buildings, both here in Hilton and in Tain. So if you've had a call from your elder to say you're back this week or next week, if you haven't yet had a call or let us know, then please do so as soon as you can. We continue with our theme of daily devotions, and I caught up with local United Free Church minister, Reverend Andy Downie. Welcome, Reverend Andy Downie, minister of the United Free Church here in the Seaboard Villages. Andy, just tell us a wee bit about yourself and when you became a Christian.
Good morning, Andrew. Good to be with you. I grew up in a Christian home in Edinburgh. We lived in a room and kitchen at the top of a tenement with an outside toilet and no bathroom. And I was taken to church from youngest years, and I really grew to know the Lord through that. I remember as a 6-year-old in a Sunday school class in the Church of the Nazarene in Edinburgh, kind of trusting the Lord with little understanding. Over these years, I also went to the campaigners at the Free Church, Buccleuch Free Church. We lived just beside them. To show you how dodgy my theology is, I also got converted every year when I went to church summer camps, but these were stepping stones to, God was working to lead me. When I was 18, that was a real kind of time of commitment and trust before I went to university.
Excellent. So over these years, I would assume that you've been reading the Bible. So how have you done that, and has it changed over these years as well?
Yes, I learned very early how important it is to be spending time with the Lord each day in prayer and in Bible reading, and tried to do that. I struggled many times, particularly with the authorized version of the Bible, but came across the living translation, the living paraphrase of the Bible as a teenager, and that made a big impact and helped me. Scripture Union notes gave guidance and explanation. And the biggest change in my Bible reading and daily devotions came when I was training as a minister for the Church of Scotland ministry, and one of the lecturers in New College suggested to us candidates for ministry that if we're going to be preachers, we needed to be reading the Old Testament, the New Testament, and the Psalms every single day. And that chimed with me. At that time, I came across a Through the Year Bible. This is what I've got. I've been using it since 1989. You can get it on Kindle. Norma's got it on her Kindle. But it divides up every single day. You get a couple of chapters of the Old Testament, a chapter of the New Testament, and then a psalm or part of a psalm or some of the Proverbs. And that has been a huge help to me.
Can you just give any examples that maybe stick out in your mind of times when you've read the Bible and the Lord's spoken to you, or through prayer?
Yes, I have to say, I don't get messages from God in the sense, if that's what you're asking, but over the years, as I've read the Bible, it shaped my thinking It's given me understanding of God and how God works and how God directs our lives. And there have been times when I've been struggling one way or another, or there's been a particular issue or crisis when, as I've been reading the scriptures, the word has just spoken to me particularly. But generally, what I'm describing is kind of daily spiritual nourishment, shaping my thinking, shaping my living, challenging, yes, convicting, but just directing my understanding of God and how God works.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, just as we bring this wee interview to a close, thinking about somebody who maybe wants to start reading the Bible, or even Christians who are struggling to read the Bible, what kind of advice would you give to them?
I would encourage you to get a through the year Bible. I don't get royalties for saying that, but it's been a big help to me. It just gives you the structure, and you don't need to worry where am I going to read today. But the important thing I would say is to be setting a particular time each day to be with the Lord and to read His Word prayerfully, humbly. For me, that's a morning thing, but I know everyone's not a morning person, but just a particular, regular, habitual time so that it doesn't slip.
Yeah, excellent. Thanks very much, Andy. It's been great to just have this wee chat with you, and thanks for coming on to Minister's Message. I did say I would come back to the farm, and if you could see behind the camera, I have a very eager congregation of sheep who are wanting to know what I am doing, and suspicious folk behind me here as well. But I said I would show you the lambs, and this farm is filled with new life today, and it's great to see these lambs. You'll be seeing them on the fields wherever you are. But I want to share with you an illustration that our elder Hugh McKenzie shared with us last night. These newborn lambs, that they need to get the milk from their mother within that first 6-hour period, and that milk that they receive, it helps fend off different diseases that they could get. And it's not just that they go that first time for the milk, but they go over and over and over again. And as we finish this daily devotions theme for the month of March, it reminds us of the words in the New Testament about the Bible, which is the pure spiritual milk. And we need to go over and over and over again to receive that nourishment. And as you'll see, these little lambs are so small just now, but as they keep on feeding on the milk, they grow and grow and grow. And as we keep on coming to the pure spiritual milk of the Word, we will grow and grow and grow. I've come inside where it's a little bit quieter, a bit more sheltered from the wind, but I am a little bit anxious to hang around the farm before I'm given a job to do. There's many expectant mother sheep around here, so I think I'll head back down to the church. But in the month of April, we're moving on to a new theme here on Minister Message. That theme is evangelism, sharing the good news of the gospel. And I can't wait to show you some of the interviews that I have been recording for you. We start a new series on Sunday, just a two-parter. I'll be preaching the first one, both online and here in the church buildings. And our series is called Truth on Trial. The first sermon is called The Court, and the second, The Conclusion. In the court, we're going to consider the source of the Bible, that we can have certainty about it. But then I'm going to raise some conspiracy, majoring on the question, did Jesus really die on the cross? But then after I answer these conspiracies, we come to the centrality. We come to the center of the cross and ask the question, why? Why did Jesus die on the cross? Do you know the answer to that question? Well, come Sunday morning and find out. We're going to finish this episode of Minister's Message by showing you a preview to the prayer focus video for Thursday. You can find this video on our Northern Presbytery YouTube channel, so please follow the link down below to find it. It'll be great to hear more about Thursday Free Church and to be informed in how we can pray for them. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you have a blessed weekend. May the Lord be with you.
We are Thurso on North Coast Free Church. We're a small congregation on the very north coast of Scotland, and we stretch from the main town of Thurso in Caithness all the way to Betty Hill, which is about 30 miles to the west in Sutherland. We're now going to hear from a few members of the congregation who will let you know how we would appreciate your prayers just now.
As a congregation, we are going through some daily devotional readings together in the lead up to Easter. Please pray that these would be an encouragement for us as we read them over the next few weeks.
We thank the rest of the presbytery for their continued prayer and support, and we look forward to hearing how we as a church can focus our prayers for our brothers and sisters in other congregations across the north.